Well, there's a lot of them. Asking her to marry me is a good one.
That's a
That's a
good
pretty
one.
big highlight. About passed out, so that was good. Today will be probably the best. So.
Do I look sexy watching looking? That's you shouldn't. Yeah, don't walk into that. Well, I was surprised.
She looks super hot.
She does. She looks amazing right now. Ready? Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Yes, you can open your eyes. Just don't turn around. Do not turn around. And ready? 3, 2, 1. Turn around.
Come hug me, my baby. You look so handsome. How do I look?
You look wonderful.
How do I look, my darling?
Hey, at least the legs fit. You can get her legs.
Yeah, thank you. All right, you can do the honors to unzip me.
Hey, you're not actually married yet.
I need to take my feet off.
First
My
impression.
first impression of meeting Bruce in person? Well, he was like leaning up against his truck, and he was leaning up against his truck, and I came up and I didn't know if he was a huggy type, but also I was just like, I'm kind of a huggy person, so I just came up and gave him a hug, and I was like, oh, hopefully he's okay with that. Then I was like, well, he's got a good taste in the truck and color and all that type of stuff. So that was first impression, and he did very well. He was calm, cool, yeah.
He drove in a green Mustang, and that's his color. I said, this is a fit. He used to wear shoes that color. He had his mother make him a sock hat with that color streak through it. I just knew we were driving a Ford and a Mustang, and that color is probably the right one.
Yeah, she's a very nice girl, and she was very easygoing and easy to get along with, and they seem like a really good fit.
We went up for his bachelor party, and she came out for the beginning of the weekend. She seemed like the kind of girl that he needed, the kind of girl that had his heart, and that I think could survive life with him, and that's pretty cool.
Oh my goodness. First impression of Bruce, when I first saw him, I was, right away I'm like, this is the man for Emily, because I could just tell, like, his beard, he was just kind of like that outdoorsy type look that I'm like, yeah. He totally rolled with it and just like laughed, and he's just easygoing and fun, and the fact that their first date was working out together, I was like, Bruce is a winner. I liked him, yeah.
We are gathered here in the sight of God to joyfully witness the beginning of a new family. You may be seated. Bruce and Emily, today you are surrounded by your friends and family, all of whom have gathered here to witness your marriage and to share in the joy of this special occasion. We are not all here, however. I know that I'm not your first choice to officiate this wedding. If Dad were here, he'd walk you down the aisle, turn around and greet the families, talk you through your vows, and witness your first marriage kiss. He would have shared a construction story with Ben and Bruce. He would have given hugs to old and new friends alike. His laugh would be ringing out. He'd look for a way to test the barbecue and drink out of the punch bowl. He'd be playing with the light switches around here and be complaining about how it is 1,000 degrees in here. He would be very proud of you and all of your choices, Emily. We believe, as you do, that God has blessed each of you, and we want to remind you both that every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows, as James 1:17 says. So with that said, let's all take a breath and enjoy the moment. Today, as you join yourselves in marriage, there's a vast and unknown future that's stretching out before you. The possibilities and potentials of your married life are great. Through your commitment to God and each other, may you nurture a love and friendship that makes both of you better people. Through your partnership, may you triumph over challenges and always find comfort in each other and a safe place to call home. Bruce, will you take Emily to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, and be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? I will. Emily, will you take Bruce to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Now, the Burchett family have a long-held tradition of faith. With this in mind, our father gave each of us a ring on our 13th birthday. It was given to us with our wedding day in mind. The message was, you are precious. You are priceless. Jesus bought you with a great price to present you pure and spotless to God the Father. We are encouraged to guard our hearts as we grew through our teen years in preparation for our wedding day. And this day for you, Emily, has come. Would you like to offer the ring your father gave you to Bruce? Bruce, would you repeat after me? With my whole heart,
With my whole heart,
I take you, Emily, to be my wife.
I take you, Emily, to be my wife.
I promise to be your lover,
I promise to be your lover,
companion and friend,
companion, and friend,
your greatest fan.
your greatest fan.
I promise to be faithful and supportive.
I promise to be faithful and supportive.
I will forever love you.
I will forever love you.
In sickness and in health,
In sickness and in health,
in failure and in triumph,
in failure and in triumph,
in plenty and in want.
in plenty and in want.
I see these vows not only as promises,
I see these vows not only as promises,
but as privileges.
but as privileges.
You are the one I want forever.
You are the one I want forever.
You are the love of my life.
You are the love of my life.
Emily, repeat after me. With my whole heart,
With my whole heart,
I take you, Bruce, to be my husband.
I take you, Bruce, to be my husband.
I promise to be your lover,
I promise to be your lover,
companion and friend,
companion and friend,
your greatest fan.
your greatest fan.
I promise to be faithful and supportive.
I promise to be faithful and supportive.
I will forever love you.
I will forever love you.
In sickness and in health,
In sickness and in health,
in failure and in triumph,
in failure and in triumph,
in plenty and in want.
in plenty and in want.
I see these vows not only as promises,
I see these vows not only as promises,
but as privileges.
but as privileges.
You are the one I want forever.
You are the one I want forever.
You are the love of my life.
You are the love of my life.
It is an old tradition when couples make a commitment of marriage to bind their hands together as a physical sign of the commitment. The knot will stand the test of time, and with God's help, your love will also stand the test of time.
We're reading to you from Philippians 2, 1-5. Therefore, if you have any encouragement from being united with Christ, if any comfort from his love, if any common sharing in the Spirit, if any tenderness and compassion, then make my joy complete and be like-minded, having the same love, being one in spirit and of one mind. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself, not looking to your own interests, but each to the interests of others. In a relationship with one another, have the same mindset as Christ Jesus.
These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you. These are the hands that will work beside you as you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fill your lives. These are the hands that will hold your children. These are the hands that will help hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours.
Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. God be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night. Waking or sleeping, thy presence my life. Be thou my wisdom, and thou my true word. I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, and I thy true Son. Thou in me dwelling, and I with thee one. Thou in me dwelling, and I with thee one.
You have for each other a precious ring. This symbolizes that love is the most precious element in your life together. The ring has no beginning, and the ring has no end. It symbolizes the love between you that will never cease. You place these rings on each other's fingers as a visible sign of your vows, which this day have made you husband and wife. Throughout this ceremony, Bruce and Emily have vowed in our presence and in the presence of God to be loyal and loving towards each other. They have formalized the existence of this bond between them with the words spoken, with the giving and receiving of rings, and actually tying a knot. Therefore, it is my pleasure to now pronounce them husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Now I'm honored to be the first to introduce you, Mr. and Mrs. Bruce Hilty.
I'm super happy for you both. I'm super glad you two found each other. I couldn't have found a more perfect match for either of you. But also a little angry that you're moving all the way to Wyoming. But I love you and congratulations.
I hope you two are going to be super happy for the rest of your lives, and I know God will bless you too, and you'll always take care of you. So, but if you need anybody praying for you guys or just be there for you, just call me up, and all your bridesmaids and their husbands will be there.
We'd ask you all to remain seated. We're going to take a few portraits, and while the barbecue is being put out, so just kind of remain seated. And the bride and groom, thank you all for coming.
You have to continue to remember to chase after each other and pursue each other, or pursue the same feelings and actions that you had when you were dating. You know, never stop dating the other one, and never take them for granted. There'll be, you know, hard times and easy times, but just continue to try to work through the hard times and stick together and look to each other, be each other's best friend.
If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee.
And finally, we want to bring out Bruce and Emily Hilty.
I just want to tell you guys both how excited and happy I am for the two of you that you found each other. Maybe it seemed like a long wait, but I know God had his whole hand in this. Lots of prayers and blessings for the journey of marriage, because it's great and you guys will do well and you're going to have fun through it and laugh through it. So yay!
You stay with me, hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea.
So the little bit that I got to know just from a couple few interactions, I already like Emily a lot, and I'm super excited about your guys' future and family and everything.
If you were a river in the mountains tall, the rumble of your water would be my call. If you were the winter, I know I'd be the snow.
Eat a ton of bread and cheese and chocolate in Switzerland and enjoy it.
Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you. Will you stay with me?
You guys are disgustingly cute together. It's actually kind of nauseating, just a little bit. I wish you both safe travels in your various modes of transportation. Just keep laughing and doing whatever it is you're doing right now. Love you guys.
Hopefully you're not like this tomorrow.
What do you think of marriage so far?
It's good.
It's good?
Yep, it's good.
Good? Okay, is that it? Just good? What do you think of marriage so far?
It's been a long ride. It's been a long ride.
Bumpy road?
It's had its ups and downs. It's had its ups and downs.
Oh yeah.
Hi guys! I just want to encourage you to keep your sense of humor and just to never stop laughing at and with each other. Just always find something to love about each other even when stuff gets really hard. So this is a beautiful day. We're so happy for you all and we love you both.
Who is the most spontaneous? Yeah, Who is the pickiest eater? All right, insert groan here, Bruce. All right, who's going to be the first to wear a coat in the fall? Very manly of you, Bruce. Very, very manly.
Well, Bruce, I'm really happy for you. You waited a long time for this, and I know it'll be the best season of your life, and wish you the best and have a lot of fun in Switzerland. Don't spare for the money or the time. Take more time, take more money, and do it while you're there, and just let your emotions drive you, not the pocketbook.
I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate.
You guys are awesome. Marriage was the best thing. I already told you this. I'm super happy for you guys. We all are. Remember to have fun. All right. Have grace on each other. Life's like a roller coaster. Make sure to buckle up.
Congratulations and good luck. You know.
All right.
Have a great night. Have fun.
Yeah, but we had a good evening. It was amazing. We had so much fun, and you guys were awesome. And when you're gorgeous, and Bruce, you're funny, and you're just gorgeous too. And we had a nice evening. So, have a happy life.
All right.
I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror.